Hey you guys, and welcome to another episode of Strictly Sega Europe. This time we're going to look at my top 10 Sega MegaDrive games. So, here we go. In at number 10 we've got Duel Masters. I actually like this game. I like how you can put all the rings together and make them combine to a lot of different upgrades. I really like the graphics. It's an early Sega Mega Drive game, but it's a very good game. So and it's not a game you will see it on a list that often. So I would like you to check it out. Another game that came out pretty early from Sega Mega Drive was Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse. This is a very good game. It's actually one of my favorite games on the Master System as well. But they do a very good job on the Mega Drive. I think you should check it out. It's a very good platformer, and don't let it, because it's Mickey Mouse, scare you off. It's not actually a kid's game that much. Castle of Illusion in at number 8 we got one of the later games for the Sega Mega Drive. Vector Man is an awesome game. It has great graphics. Actually, I couldn't believe how much they could push the Sega Mega Drive that late, and it's very nice. It's good gameplay. It's a lot of fun. I think Session 9 told it best when he said that he had forgotten there was something called the PlayStation when he saw this game back in 1995, and I must agree this is a very good game and a very good mount. The next game is known by most people. As you can see, it's Street Fighter 2. Super Street Fighter 2 to be exact, and I love this game, and most of you do as well. The Genesis port is pretty damn good, and yeah, it's one of my favorite games for the system. And yeah, it's always fun to play against another person on the system and see how good you are compared to him. The gameplay never gets old, and that's why it's in the number 7 on my list. The next game on my list is a very good game as well, and it's actually on some people's number 1 spot on the Sega Mega Drive top 10. It's not on my top spot in this one. It's in at number 6. It didn't make the top 5 because I didn't really grow up with this game, and I just learned to know it later in my life. But that doesn't make it a bad game, far from it. It's a hard game and I like the challenge, but it's not quite in my top 5. Now we have reached the top 5. Now these are my favorite games on the Mega Drive. I really love these next games. This game is a very good game, and I think you can see what it is already. Rocket Knight Adventure is a platformer done right on the Sega Mega Drive. A lot of people have reviewed it on the internet, and it's a very good game. I think you should check it out if you have the chance. In at number 5, Rocket Knight Adventure. In at number 4 we got an even harder game than Rocket Knight Adventure, and it's Comic Zone. I really like this game. This is actually one of those games that came very late in the Sega Mega Drive lifespan, and it shows it's very good put together. It's a challenge, and it makes you think, and it makes you really go into the environments and the world, and it's a lot of fun, and the humor is very good. I think you should take it out and yeah, even buy it on the... In at number 3 we got one of the best games from the 90s, Gunstar Heroes. This game is so damn fun. When you have a friend playing with you, it's total chaos. and the upgrades and all that. It's very, very fun. I hope Treasure makes another one, a newer one, but yeah, if you can find it on eBay or something like that, I think you should buy it right away. It's worth the money. That was number 3. In 1991, we saw this little blue guy for the first time, and it became a world epidemic. Everyone knew him. Everyone at some point knew this character more than Mickey Mouse. I've chosen the first game in the series as my number 2 at best game on the Genesis, and it's really, really worth it. Sega has made a franchise, and millions of people really love this character, and that's probably why today the fans are very protective of the name and the games. So in at number 2, the original Sonic the Hedgehog. In at number 1, we got the game I've been playing the most ever on a Sega MegaDrive system. Streets of Rage 2. I can't tell you how many hours I've played this with my friends. And when we were little, we played the characters from this game. I was Max, because I was the biggest one. And my sister was Blaze. And yeah, and my friend Morten was Axel. And we didn't have a little black guy in the group who could be Skate, but yeah, what are you gonna do? And in at my number 1 is one of my favorite games from the 90s, Streets of Rage 2. Thank you for watching my top 10 MegaDrive games. Be sure to put some comments down below and wait for my next video. That would be Sega Bass Fishing for the Sega Dreamcast. Until next time, I steal catchphrases from other YouTubers.